Hi guys, another episode of Spotted in the Wild, a MikroTik show where you get paid for being an epic member of the MikroTik community. You send us your setups, your MikroTik devices, and I look at them, I show them to my colleagues, we have a great time, and we send you some coupons to buy some MikroTik merch, like this mousepad, and more. Let's go. And I'm trying to capture the final moments of summer. You see, I'm all summery, and I wish you the same energy. Have a nice, warm, happy September. Let's go. First up, a submission by Walter from Riga, my hometown. So, we are suddenly teleported into an epic show. What is the genre of this music? It's not rock, it's not indie. This is a Latvian band called Dagamba, and they are a crazy mixture of genres and different instruments and vibes and everything. A crazy band, in a good way, but what do they have to do with MikroTik? Let's take a look at some of the pictures. Oh, what is this? The first time I've seen a MikroTik groove in the Spotted in the Wild, and Walter commented that, well, it's the right place for a groove because the show was pretty groovy. So thank you, Walter. Here's your coupon. Moving on, another submission from Latvia, because sometimes you have to give back to your community as well. Andris from Riga sent me a WAP from a parking machine, and I see WAPs all the time in parking spaces, in traffic cameras, but we will have some more WAPs today. But thank you, Andris. Moving on, another submission from Latvia, but this time from Kuldiga. So guys, if you are ever in Latvia, you have to rent a car and go to Kuldiga, one of the coolest places not only in Latvia but in Europe, because they have the widest waterfall. It's not very high, but it is very wide. So Arita in Kuldiga spotted a very weird vehicle, a car with some cameras and an SXT on the roof. When I first saw it, I thought, just another Google Maps or something, Apple Maps car. But no, the car says it's some kind of a security car, so that's interesting. I've never seen a setup quite like this one. So thank you, Arita. Then we have a submission that is by me. I'm not taking a coupon. All the merch goes to you guys. And the reason I want to include the next picture is because I want to show you a contrast between the next submission and another one. So here's a picture I took in my gym. Look at this server rack. What's up with the cable work? And this is done by some professional sysadmins. And so many hobbyists, amateurs are sending their submissions in this show that look so much better. And here's a professional. What's going on with the cables? Well, I'm happy to see a CRS326, I think it is. I see them in several racks all the time, like in several gyms I've seen them. And once I saw a CRS326 in a mall. They had an exposed cabinet for some reason. So, yeah, cable mess. But look at this next submission. Let's read it. Hi, please find attached MikroTik setup in a FTTH fiber to the home. About 2 years ago for 50 gigabits per second capacity. Best regards, Abdurazak. Sorry if I mispronounce it. And look at this. This is the proper way to handle cables. He's even using the cable management brackets, and if you buy our switches, these brackets are included. So no reason to have cable work like in the previous picture, right? this is how it's supposed to look. Thank you, here's your coupon. Moving on, another submission with devices that I don't see so often in this series. Hey Victors, writes Chris from Toronto. No, I mixed up, this is from Norway, Tromsø. Hey Victors, spotted multiple MANT antennas and net metal series deployed above the polar circle near Tromsø, Norway. Oof, cold place. Even in the middle of summer the weather was cloudy and it rained. As a Latvian I can relate, but just kidding, because this summer the heat waves and everything, crazy stuff. Antennas were equipped with sleeve 30 kits. Supposedly weather conditions during polar nights must be really harsh out there. The winter is coming in Game of Thrones, they say. MikroTik gets you covered again, as Victors say. I don't remember this quote by me, but I completely stand by it. MikroTik always has your back. So let's look at the video first. What a beautiful landscape, and the MANT only makes it even more beautiful. But I'm always moved by the endless beauty of the nature, and this Northern Europe and Scandinavian nature is just ingrained in my DNA. I love it, and even the clouds, the rain, everything. It's just pure energy for me. So thank you for the beautiful pictures as well. You could have taken a close-up, but no, you took the time, you took some wide shots. I really appreciate it. Yeah, nice little setup, and I forgot how sturdy, how solid the MANT can look as well. So thank you. I really enjoy these. Well, we get so many submissions with SXTs and Chateaus, and don't get me wrong, I love them. But seeing stuff like the Groove, some older MANTs, always exciting. Thank you, Chris. Then we have another submission. Hi MikroTik team, my name is Gergely from Hungary. The other day I was strolling in Bodaik, a nice village in the Hungarian countryside, when I spotted this Clyde 5 and an LDF2. Again, an unusual submission, thank you. Being part of the local surveillance systems. These have been installed a long time ago and are still holding up great. Yeah, one of the things that I love about this company, so many products nowadays in different fields like cars, mobile phones and so on are built with this planned well, they get obsolete pretty fast. I won't try to pronounce that word. And I'm really happy to see like you guys sending us devices that have been out there like for 5, 10, 15 years, still rocking. So that's really inspiring, and I think that's where we should all be heading. I just want to mention that I love all your products, mostly the high-end CCR 2000 series. I get you. I work with them every day. You're a happy man. Keep up the good work. All the best. Gergely Infra and Network Engineer, MTCNA, MTCRE. Well, good job getting certified. Happy to see that as well. Eastern Europe, Northern Europe, there's so many debates about this, but sometimes here stuff gets stolen on the street. So seeing a pole like this, where it looks so easy to climb, I'm really surprised that this setup, it looks so massive, so like it attracts a lot of attention. But yeah, it looks clean, it looks nice, and it's very inspiring to see a setup that is not trying to be hidden. That means it is a safe place, right? You have very civilized people there. So good job, and good luck with your future work. And of course, enjoy the CCR 2000 series. That is a great router. Moving on. Hi, marketing. Some contribution to the Spotted in the Wild. For 2 years, 2 years ago, I started with RB3311 as the main router and cap AC for access point and I loved it directly. What does that mean? You loved it directly? When I live at a small horse farm, oh, you have horses, I wanted Wi-Fi everywhere and not only in the house, so I bought another cap AC and 2 WAP ACs, one white and one black, and an RB33G GSP. Wow, you're an OG MikroTik user, like it looks like you go way back and you know your stuff. When the horse stable is placed in some distance from the house, I connected the 3011 and the 260 with a fiber cable, and the black WAP AC was placed on the house chimney. So far so good. And by the way, I love the chimney, the red bricks, elegant, pure elegance. Recently we wanted Wi-Fi in the indoor riding arena that is placed without possibility to connect it with any type of cable. So I decided to test wireless wire. The 60 GHz, very nice. So a WAP 60G wireless wire kit, another WAP AC for the inside riding arena. Your life sounds so fun. I want to see that inside riding arena with the horses and everything. And the Powerbox Pro was purchased as well, but now a problem was added. My better half didn't accept white boxes attached to the outside of the buildings. Absolutely not on the chimney. I feel you. The router that I'm using in my home, for the very same reasons, there was some some standards of beauty that had to be applied to the tech in our home. So we have an audience, which is acceptable for the other halves, for the beautiful and gentle parts of the relationships. Not to be sexist, like I know that both men and women can be very capable in all fields, including networking. Some of my female colleagues are light years ahead of me in all sorts of knowledge. In fact, all of them are. So I'm just a marketing guy. So yeah, with that being said, we use an audience for the very same reason that you write, because your wife said that the white box on the chimney doesn't look good. But the wireless wire only comes in white. What to do? Just accept it, disassemble the wireless wire units, spray paint them black and reassemble them. That is a good solution. I've seen 2 other solutions to this. Some people use the vinyl wrap, but I would be a bit worried about heat management, and also if you put it outside, as you do with the wrap, maybe the vinyl comes off. And another solution by one of my colleagues, genius. They bought the older black wraps, removed the insides and placed the new stuff in that enclosure, because it's the same form factor. But you have to be careful, of course, with this. Don't break anything. So, see the result in the pictures, and note, the chimney isn't used on this side. Later a cap XL AX, a CRS 310 and CRS 309 has been added to the house setup for better connections at the upper floors. Wow, you have a massive, a very serious setup. I feel like you could be doing this as a career, like setting up connections for people, because this is a perfect setup. Good job. And please show me the horses. But thank you. Amazing submission from Sweden, I think. So a part of my family lives in Sweden, and Latvia and Sweden and the Baltic Sea in between. Always connected, so thank you. Hello MikroTik team. We currently set up our inter-site 100 gigabit link between 3 buildings using a CRS 504. So that is a nice device, pretty recent, but also I had to try it just for fun, an old IBM stackable Ethernet hub with 10 megabits on them. I knew it would work, but I simply once in my life had to connect 100 gigabit to a 10 megabit hub. That is a very quirky, a very fun challenge, right? And I know that I shouldn't talk too much about other companies, because the CRS 504 is enough. It is beautiful on its own. But as a nerd, I have to say it, this old IBM logo, it is beautiful. It brings back so much memories from the times when doing anything online was an adventure, a mystery. There was this sense of exploration, and you had to ask around to get something done. So thank you for this nostalgic submission. Finally, not really a spotted in the wild, but I wanted to mention another thing. So Rafael wrote us, "Hi, I'm new to RouterBOARD, but I liked my first one so much that I decided to create a decent 3D printed enclosure, which is already very cool. If you make something on your own, you are one of the coolest people on this planet. But this legend, this absolute legend of a man, shared the 3D file so everyone can download it. So thank you so much for that. We will definitely add all the links to the description. And guys, if you are watching this, guys and girls, if you have 3D files for different MikroTik accessories and enclosures, and you are ready to share them, please do. That is so cool. And look how it looks in real life. A huge logo, nice white color, which reminds me of the American Psycho movie, the scene with the business cards, when they describe in extreme details, the fonts and the lettering and the colors and everything. For some reason this reminds me of that. But great job, and thank you so much for being a great sport, as they say. But I don't have all the time in the world for this video, because my colleagues always say less ranting, shorter videos. People won't be watching 2 hours of this stuff. So I have to agree and end this video for now, and come back to you once more with more submissions next time. So thank you. I will be sending out the coupons for the MikroTik merch store very soon. Send me your setups. If you have some suggestions for the merch store, some stuff that you want to see there, we are always open to ideas. We add new stuff all the time. So thank you for being with us. See you next time.